Good morning and welcome to day 28 of Walk for AnaBella 2021. That's 28 marathons in 28 days, and we're just at the start of the 28th. So we give that a big whoop whoop. Can't believe it, really. I'm sure there's a few other, well, I know there's a few other people that can't believe it either, that I was able to endure and carry on with this challenge, which seemed insane, and parts of it have been insane. Elements have been insane, but I really wanted to do a physical challenge so I could juxtapose that with the mental challenge of losing your baby. I mean, it's not so obvious when someone's going through a mental challenge, but a physical challenge like this is very obvious. So if I could juxtapose the two, that would be perfect. And I think I've successfully achieved that. I think I've achieved what I've set out to do on this. People have been sharing, talking, giving people permission to grieve and to talk about the babies that they've lost. And that's what it's all about. And I'm going to continue that conversation afterwards. And of course, you know, raising money for the Grand Appeal, Cots for Tots, and the podcast that I'm going to continue. I mean, it's amazing, guys. You're all amazing, and you've willed me on here. As you can see, it's a bit of a goodbye gift. This wasn't planned, but I'm at the top of a cliff in Cheddar. So a bit of a climb to remind me of what I've been through. But, you know, I've done this walk before. I found that last bit that I've done quite strenuous. This time, a bit of a walk in the park. You know, I'm not running. I'm stomping. I want to keep saying stomping in my big black boots, but I don't have those on. I have lime and orange trainers, and that rhyme doesn't go so well. But anyway, you know, we're keeping positive. The why's changed. The why today is definitely about getting home to my family, and meditating on everything that we've learned here. Thank you once again, and I'll speak to you guys soon. So coming to the end of the 28th marathon in 28 days. And I'm joined by the original superhero, Hudson Bale. He's a real superhero, this guy. He helped my wife and I when we were suffering with the death of AnaBella. His love, his energy. Yeah, at the funeral he was dressed up as Spider-Man, and you know, when I couldn't speak anymore, he ran and jumped into my arms and, yeah, allowed me to continue. You know, this little guy understands so much. He's such a blessing, and I'm so happy to be back with him and Dasil. Soon going to see Bianca and Bobby. Soon going to be back at home. We just got, well, Bianca and Bobby are the cat. So, cat and dog. Yeah, Bianca's the dog. Bobby's the cat. Anyway, I shall see you guys soon. We got a couple of kilometres to do now along Vallisvale, which is where I was training. As you can see, it wasn't the best training ground because it's nice and flat. But anyway, that's another story for another time. Alrighty, speak to you soon. And well, I'm home. 28 marathons in 28 days complete. Quite insane, really. Fantastic sort of welcome home. other people have got such better photos and videos than me. So you have to look on my Facebook page or whatever to see them. But yeah, I was greeted by a lot of people, which was great. But yeah, I mean, it just seems a little bit insane that I'm finished. It didn't seem possible 28 days ago, or at least it seemed so far away. I knew I was going to achieve it one way or another, but it seemed so far away, and now I'm home. It's like, wow. But I mean, I've said this, but the challenge that I did, it was big, but it was nothing compared to losing AnaBella. It was nothing to the compared to the grief that we've experienced. I wanted to do a physical challenge. Some would call it an extreme physical challenge, because I wanted to juxtapose that with the mental challenge, really, of losing a baby. And I'm hoping I've gone some way to achieve that with these videos, and I'm going to wrap it up nicely with you know, some other stuff as well. But it's surprising, you know, doing something like this. It has so many parallels with the grief journey. I've mentioned a lot of these things, like the need for a support team, the need to look after yourself, the need to break down things and not look at what you know, the complete picture of what you need to do, but taking one day at a time, one step at a time. There's a lot of parallels that I hope that I've covered during these videos, but you know, I will cover in future things as well. How do I feel? Quite emotional, quite shattered, very happy to be home. It's been 28 days, is a long time, it's a month. So it seems a bit different at the moment, but it's still my home, and it's still where I belong, and it's where I'm happy to be. And again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for everything, really, because you've helped me. You've helped me get to where I am. You've helped me get home. From, you know, commenting, from sharing, from messaging, from donating, from carrying my bag from location to location, to hosting me, to just giving me words of encouragement. Every one of you has fueled my why and helped me get over the finish line. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you. You know, I wasn't able to do anything for AnaBella when she was alive. I hope this is, you know, this has gone some way, doing something like this in her name, and hopefully I've helped some other people in her name. And if I've just helped one other person, you know, if one person has watched this, or if I've spoken to one person and it's helped them just a little bit in AnaBella's name, it makes it all worthwhile. You know, I'm shattered now. You know, I'm gonna have a bath, and yester, like I've said, next challenge, 28 sleeps in a row. See you later.